Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the worst team for red and blue. Last time we took on Sabrina, I got lost again. And I don't know if I haven't recorded this in like almost 2 weeks. I don't know if it's actually been 1 week, but we got Sea King. I'm not sure if it was in the last episode or the one before that. We're on episode 16 right now, from what I know. So I don't remember off the top of my head when we got it, but I mean, the bottom line is we got it. Now, going forward, the only two places we really have left are Cinnabar Island, Blaine, Giovanni, and then that's it. We're on to the Pokemon League. This playthrough actually went by pretty quick. It's just now I have to ask myself, once we get to the Elite Four, it's like, am I gonna grind? Maybe I might grind a little bit. I mean, like, I don't know if I want to be like these levels by the time. I think I might grind up to maybe like 38 or like 40. And even then, I still think, I don't know, maybe I will be challenged in the Pokemon League. Honestly, what I'll probably wind up doing is I'll probably just go in where I'm at now, and if we fail epically, then I'll just grind up a few levels and we'll take it from there. Because I so far in this run, I haven't had any issues, and I'll be honest, I really want to be challenged. Like, I mean, I've played through Pokemon Red and Blue several times in my life, multiple times. And in this run so far, I will admit I have not really been challenged. Maybe like a few times, but I mean, that was, you know, it's not like this is a Nuzlocke, you know, where like the mons are dead. I think I need to make these worst team videos a little bit more challenging, even though I don't know about a hardcore Nuzlocke, but I mean, maybe something along those lines. I have no idea. Real quick though, I want to go inside the mart because I'm actually curious to see what items they have in here to be bought. Okay, so you guys actually do sell the Ultra Balls. I'm not going to buy Max Repels. I'm probably just going to buy Super Repels, to be honest. I think Fire Blast is also a TM I can pick up here too. I think you get the Flamethrower. Is Flamethrower even a TM in this game? I literally do not remember. Okay, so I looked it up, and Flamethrower is not a TM. I thought that it wasn't. I just wanted to double check, but Fire Blast is a TM. I might go ahead and teach Fire Blast to Wigglytuff. I think that would be really beneficial for it. And I'm going to write down the points where I actually need to cut. That way I don't have to rewatch the entire thing. Like 330 when looking up Flamethrower. You guys will see me like pause throughout the video and stuff like that to write stuff down in my notes. When you write stuff down in your notes, it actually is not nearly as time consuming. Because I mean, as much as I love, you know, like rewatching these all over again, I feel like it's easier for me to write stuff down as I go. That way I can just put it in the timestamp and I save myself like half an hour of time. And we have to go inside the Pokemon Mansion, yeah. And we have to go grab the, I love this theme. Bum, 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 bum. Down. I love this Pokemon track. I'm getting nostalgia, man. I don't play Red and Blue a lot. I usually play more Fire Red and Leaf Green, but nothing beats, I don't know if I want to pick up all this crap. I don't know if I need all this stuff. If I really need any of this stuff, well, actually, because I'm already ahead on videos, and by the time this video goes out, I think today I'm recording this, and, episode 11 is coming out. So by the time I'm recording this, episode 11's out, and I'm already recording like episode 16. So I'm like a week and a half ahead of content. I mean, I don't know, like I could record it weekly, but because I'm going to be busy like during the holiday season, I'm actually going to start like bulking these like a lot. Because you guys know that during the holiday season, I'm sure you guys have, seen on my channel for the past couple years, that during the holidays, me and the Mystic Umbreon team, we go a little bit crazy when it comes to uploads. We upload 4 videos a week, and you remember how I told you guys how I was burnt out before? Yeah, I gotta push through. I know it's not good for the mental health, and I know this is gonna sound kind of stupid, and you guys are gonna tell me, like, take care of yourself first, and so yeah, I get it. I really, really do. But at the same time, this is also the busiest time of the year, and I literally have no time for breaks. In January, I promise you guys I will take like 2 weeks off. But I am going the wrong... Am I going the wrong way? I think I know what I'm doing here. Oh, you were actually level 36. Holy shit, I didn't realize that you guys were that powerful in levels. You know you're underleveled when the fucking Pokemon... I gotta switch out the Jerry. Yeah, you know you're underleveled when the wild Pokemon are more powerful than you. In a way, I kind of like it. Because at least now... Actually, is that it? Oh, I actually was going the right way. Pokemon Red and Blue just looks a little bit different in comparison to Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I got a little bit confused there. I thought, wait, am I going the road? I'm pretty sure I am, aren't I? No, is Fire Red and Leaf Green that different? Or am I tripping? I know if I go that way, I'm gonna exit out of here. I'm gonna be transported back to the very, very beginning. Oh geez, maybe, I think I am going the right way, because, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, when you make it to the right area, you actually see, like a wooden flooring and stuff like that, and I've done this in Red and Blue, it's just been a while, and obviously, like, I like Fire Red and Leaf Green when it comes to Kanto a lot more than I do Pokemon Red and Blue, and especially Let's Go. Which, I mean, not to throw shade at Let's Go, because, I mean, it's a beautiful game. I really like the, like, all the color palettes and stuff like that, and I'm really freaking annoyed that even when I spray repels, the mons are still popping up. I can only imagine how bad this is going to be once we get into the Victory Road. God help us all. Maybe I should grind just to get past, I mean, like, at least Eradicate can, like, get past the majority of them. Even then, though, it's still kind of a pain in the ass. I'm actually spraying repels for nothing, so I mean, it's kind of pointless for me to even spray them, considering the fact that Pokemon are just going to keep on appearing. I will battle some of these trainers. I think it's important to at least battle the main ones. Did you self-destruct? My goodness. I know that's not it. I have to open up the that one last Rhydon statue. These are Rhydon statues, I believe, right? Yeah. I always wondered, like, what Pokemon statue these were. They were in these games, and I actually, figured out, like, as I was saying that, was it Rhydon or Rhyhorn that was the first Pokemon ever created? That might actually be an homage to the fact that Rhydon and Rhyhorn were the first Pokemon ever created. If that is the case, that is pretty cool. I need to freaking drop something, and you know what I really, really need to do, and some of you guys might kind of be nagging me for this. I need to go into my PC, and I need to actually go put away the vast majority of these stupid items. Like, I don't need the freaking town map. I'm gonna have to drop these Max Ethers because there's no way in hell that I am, actually, well, no, I'm stupid. Sorry. That was goofy. I meant to drop the repels. Let's pretend like that didn't happen, okay? This thing actually has Solar Beam. I'm pretty sure Solar Beam's TM22 in this game. I know it is in Gen 2 and onwards. Newer games, yeah, I completely stopped, I kind of want to give you Solar Beam, and I don't know why. I know Weather doesn't exist here, but maybe Solar Beam might actually help us out. I mean, I don't think I can get Giga Drain. Mega Drain's only 40 base power. Maybe if I get lucky or something, maybe the Solar Beam will actually come in clutch. Base 120 power off of a base 80 special attack stat is still, like, not bad at all. Especially, you know, due to the fact that I'm not really going to be grinding. Any heavy attack, I guess, is better than nothing. You actually get Slash at level 39, too. Yeah, frickin' why not? I know this might be stupid. I know it's a 2-turn attack, but geez, you know what? Hell, I'm going with Solar Beam. That might be dumb, but I guess if I meant to get bit in the ass, I guess I meant to get bit in the ass. Anyways, I will see you guys back when I get out of here. I have no escape rope, so yeah. Okay, guys, and I am out of the Pokemon Mansion. Now we can go take on Blaine. Now, Blaine, his Pokemon, I think his Ace is 45 to 50. I don't remember off the top of my head what level his Ace is. Anywhere from levels 45 to 50. All I know is that when I was inside of that Pokemon Mansion, because I did not have an escape rope, I kind of had to purposely make myself wide out. You know, actually, before I go and do that, I'm going to go do some inventory cleaning, because I actually want escape ropes just in case for, like, the reason, like, I get, like, lost or something inside of Victory Road. I doubt it. I forget if in Pokemon, I don't think in Fire and Leaf Green or in Red and Blue you have to use Flash. I think you might. I think you do. I know in Emerald you do. I think, yeah, I think in Gen 1, and yeah, in Kanto I think you do, so I'm gonna have to have Bellsprout on the team, and, like, whatever levels, like, you know, that I miss out on, I'll just PK Hex them on. Alright, I am going to put the card key inside. I'm obviously going to put the town map inside. I'm not ever going to use the Helix Fossil. Sorry for you guys that were probably wanting me to. I'll put the HMs, but I don't need the lift key. I think Gen 1 is, like, so silly when it comes to inventory space. I'm going to go ahead and use the, I don't want the Max Ether. I might keep the Pokeflute, because the Pokeflute actually can work as a sleep waker-upper. Man, I really don't need it. I have full heals. And it's not like I can't use items in this playthrough, because I can. I'll put the, I'm curious about something. If I store the secret key, does the door to the gym stay open because I've already been in there once? I've never tried that before. Oh, you do need to have the secret key on you at all times. I didn't know that. I thought that if you simply just put it, I thought if you just unlocked it once, it would stay unlocked. That is, that's interesting. That's something in Pokemon I never realized. The more you know. Wrong PC. Oops, my bad. Yeah, I definitely need to go in there and clean up some items, because that was honestly a big, gigantic mess. But at least now I have more room in my inventory, and we can kind of, yeah, we're doing a lot better. I don't even really think I'm going to have to go and grind out money for potions and stuff like that for the Elite Four. I've, like, 19 Hyper Potions and everything else that I got, all the full heals and stuff like that. It'll actually be pretty beneficial for us. Now, going up against this gym leader, Chi-Pu is going to be, like, probably the MVP of the next two gyms between Giovanni and Blaine. So I want to keep... So this Sea King's levels are going to be definitely higher than the remainder of my teams and stuff like that. I'm just going to also fast forward through all these battles. I think you guys are pretty much kind of just used to the battles by now at this point in time. But I guess, like, in the meantime, I have our next series planned out. And if you are this far in, by the way, then I will go ahead and actually tell you guys what it is. I'm not going to be doing a another worst team playthrough. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It is going to be a hardcore Nuzlocke. What it's going to be is it's going to be a Heart Gold randomizer hardcore ghost monologue. Yeah, I know that there are like so many weird names and stuff like that, you know, for all these different Nuzlocke variants, and it just sounds like you're trying to say this like some crazy title like for a movie or something like that. But yeah, that Heart Gold randomizer is definitely going to be definitely relatively difficult. I don't know if you guys were there for the stream that I did the other day, but in the chance that you were, you probably know how hard one of these mono randomizer hardcore Nuzlockes can be. I did one at Fire Red, and I like whited out maybe like right before Brock. All it took was one bad typing. You are a flippin' pain in the ass, ma'am. Okay, I have no idea why I did that. That was just bad. That was on accident. I did not mean to switch out to the quad weak mon there. But yeah, these runs are pretty damn difficult, if I do say so myself. And I failed. I mean, I failed it. Doing a regular hardcore monologue though, like of just like a vanilla version of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it would probably be a lot easier. But the issue is if I'm doing a ghost type run, that means that the only ghost type I'd be able to get for like the majority of the game is a Gastly, a Haunter, or a Gengar. You know, one of those three. And I think that a randomizer, you know, just makes it a little bit more fun. Now, something that I could do to make it a little bit more interesting is I could actually leave the gym leaders the same. And I can just make it so that, you know, that random ghost type Pokemon might appear in the grass. I could try it like that and see what happens. That way we give ourselves more ghost type Pokemon to use. Because having like a pure randomizer of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you know, especially like, you know, with like all the I know the answer to that question. I was trying to get levels up and stuff like that. Trying to talk and do this at the same time is kind of poo-poo. But I mean, yeah, if I were to do like a run like that, I probably would keep the gym leaders the same as they were, because doing like everything randomized, it just makes the run really, really difficult. I mean, I don't even know like what Pokemon like I would even have like available to use per se. It definitely would be very, very interesting, though, to see, like, what mons I'd be able to use and whatnot. Like, off the top of my head, it would probably be, like, Mismagius, Gengar. There really aren't, like, a lot of ghost types. There's Drifloon, Driflim, Hoenn, there's Dusclops, Bayonet. There isn't like a lot to use, so it definitely would be interesting to see. My starter would definitely be a Misdreavus, but to make things a little bit easier, I mean, I might give it a little bit better of moves, because Psywave is kind of trash. So I might give it something like I don't know, Hex a move in Generation 4. I don't remember if it is or not, but I will figure out that run when we actually get to it. On to Blaine though, because we still have at least 3 or 4 more episodes of this. And going up against Giovanni probably won't be that difficult. The issue is that our team is just so under-leveled. I mean, look at it. He's 42 and I'm 36. Like, I think, like, Lorelei's opening Pokemon is, like, 52. Blue's Ace is, like, level 60-something. I'm like, it is possible to beat the Elite Four with mons at this level. I'm not saying it's impossible. In a way, like I said before, I'm glad that our mons are actually lower level than they are now. you know, then they would be usually. Because usually, like, when I get to the Elite Four, like, in any kind of Pokemon game, my Pokemon are usually around, like, level 50. Besides, like, Johto, where my Pokemon might be, like, level 38, and we have that very, very bad level cap. Oh, God, we know y'all love that level cap. That Rapidash sprite looks pretty weird. But then again, it's also Generation 1, where everything's weird, so... Yeah, I think his Arcanine is at level 45. I'm not... I want to say it's 45. I mean, if it's 50... Like, I'll be freaking surprised by that. I think it's 45. 47. Okay. So I was close. I knew it was anywhere from 45 to 50. That recoil damage actually doesn't do squat either. I feel like recoil damage in it's always been this. It really depends on how much damage you do. And you know what? I might actually let. Oh, okay. You're not gonna let that. Okay, because I was gonna say if Seaking gets killed off, I was actually gonna use Wigglytuff to see if we can get some last minute experience. And we actually have enough time to actually go to Giovanni, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and maybe we can actually wrap up this series in 2 episodes instead of 1. Instead of 3, my bad. Maybe 3, because I have a feeling that going through the Elite Four is definitely going to be a little bit more challenging. And you give me Fire Blast, I will go ahead and teach Fire Blast. Yeah, Diva's the only Pokemon that can actually learn Fire Blast. I know you have Strength. You don't actually, you do have Strength. I'm gonna get rid of, can I teach you Surf? I wonder. I don't think I can, but I'm gonna get rid of Toxic, and I'll keep Bubble Beam because, Bruno does have his Onix, and who knows, maybe that, I can use that Bubble Beam to get some extra experience for Wigglytuff. Can you learn Surf, though? I don't know if Wigglytuff can learn Surf. I highly, highly doubt it. Wigglytuff cannot learn Surf, yeah, okay. And, like, I don't know if you can get any second Ice Beam TMs, because I also, like, wanted to give it to Seaking. I just feel like Seaking is just better to have overall for Lance. Everything else, I think, like, what's gonna go down is, Lorelei might actually be the most difficult one of them all, because I think I'm going to have to use Diva's Fire Blast. Maybe I should have kept Mega Drain. But I mean, even then, Mega Drain still wouldn't be able to one-hit KO like her Lapras and stuff like that. I really, really do think that Lorelei is going to be the biggest pain in the ass. Wigglytuff, though, with a T-Bolt is definitely going to probably be, like, the main contender for that fight. Going up against Bruno, probably Seaking, and then, Sleeper for the fighting types. Agatha, probably Sleeper again. This is about the poison types. Maybe even Fungi, too. I guess we'll see. Fungi might actually not be as good in the Elite Four as it was in our previous gym challenges, but you know what? I guess we'll just have to see. Anyway, I'm gonna go challenge Giovanni. Or should I end this episode? I am technically at 20 minutes, but we did have a couple of cuts. So I am actually gonna head into the battle and go take on Giovanni. I will also battle as many trainers as I possibly can, because I'm not over grinding per se, but I think having just a couple of levels might actually be very, very beneficial. Because, I mean, like I said, I don't really want to go in. I mean, I could go into Pika Hex, but I mean, I also, like, want to at least battle some of these trainers. Either way, like, I'll be able to keep my Pokemon, like, at, like, a reasonable level, I guess I should say. If it really, really comes down to it, and, like, I wind up getting, like, I say that, and I immediately, like, die. And, like, I just immediately died to the gym leader and stuff like that, and that was it, yeah. We actually pulled off the Solar Beam, funny enough, too. But I don't know how well the Elite Four run is going to go. Maybe we do very, very well. Maybe I white out several times. Whiteout counter guy, get ready, because it might be a little bit crazy once we get inside the Elite Four. I just realized, though, like, in terms of just, like, the regular gym trainers and stuff like that, like, these guys, look at that. I mean, like, we are, like, I'm 7 levels behind on the, and, like, I keep on dying, too. Like, holy heck. I'm also tired of going to heal up at the Pokemon Center, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to head back to Cinnabar. Or Cinnabon, as I should say. I don't know. I think Cinnabon sounds really, like, funny for Cinnabar Island. I know it's a color, but Cinnabon just sounds more hilarious. I'm also sick and tired of going to the flippin' Pokemon Center every, like, 5 minutes. Like, to go heal up, because all my members are, like, frail as all heck. Like, whenever, like, I faint from now on, I'm just going to use one of the revives, because I'm so over having to go and cut at the Pokemon Center every, like, 2 seconds, and just, ugh. It's not a whiteout counter, but I mean, taking on some of these trainers is definitely going to be something. You actually got Fury Attack off on me. Alright, you're done. Good. I'm not going to take on every single... Oh, speaking of revive. I didn't even know that there... I didn't even see that revive there, like, when we actually went in, like, what the heck? And you died again. Of course you did. Jerry, you got to start doing better, bro. Got to start doing better. I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. Parasec's doing better than you are. You are... I will say, though... Are you serious? Okay, you're level 34 now. Are you just gonna low kick me again? Okay. We're not even like fully KOing these guys anymore. Yeah, maybe I should grind up at least a little bit. Maybe up to level 40 at the very least. I'm just gonna go take on Giovanni right now, health it. I don't know, I thought grinding... I mean, I can literally just take him into PK Hex and just grind them all up whenever I need to. Like, I've always thought that grinding and stuff like that has just been really, really tedious in video games, and I absolutely can't stand it. Alright though, Giovanni. I do not know what level Giovanni's ace is. Also, going up against Blue, I believe his Charizard is going to be like level 53, and it's going to have Flamethrower. I will do one run to see how well I do against Blue without grinding, just to see like if I really, really need to grind. But we'll see. You're level 45, that's your weakest. I think Bubble Beam should work in it. I think Bubble Beam should be able to, excuse me, to be able to one-hit KO it. Wow, really? That's crazy. Then again, Bubble Beam is only base 65 power. Or it could be lower or it could be lower or higher in Generation 1. I don't remember this stuff, you guys. I'm not a Pokemon encyclopedia. Level 35 though, that's good. You know what? I'm actually gonna go for a little bit of a fun strat here. I'm gonna go for a Solar Beam strat. Alrighty, shall we? Let's go for that beautiful Solar Beam strat. Ha 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 ha. Please don't kill. Come on, can I get one? That was a crit. Wow, and that didn't kill. Isn't it beautiful when Solar Beam actually hits? I love having Solar Beam on my Parasect. It's actually kind of fun. I wish we had Sun in this gen, but alas. Alright, this time I am going to go out to Jerry. Actually, I'm actually going to go out the Sleeper. I can actually go for a Psychic on this. Psychic. I'm going to say Psychic actually OHKOs. Is Psychic going to OHKO? You do have a little bit of special. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be a 2-hitter. Your special did fall, though. Can a Confusion take you out? You know what? I might be going to take the chance as a Psychic. You love to see it when a Nidoqueen has Scratch. Not Earthquake. We got Scratch at level 44. Sometimes the Pokemon games are just a little bit too easy in my book. I say that and like I'm probably going to get clapped by Blue. Let's be real here. Blue's Charizard, though, with Flamethrower, I will not lie, is a little bit worrisome. Before we end off this episode, though, I will do like a real quick trial run on blue. And if I get my complete ass kicked, I will, yeah, I'll go ahead and grind up a little bit. Should I let D.Va? I'm going to give D.Va this kill. Guard Spec. I think Guard Spec prevents critical hits, right? Wow. 2-hit KO. That's incredible. Tail Whip. Giovanni. What are we doing here, man? Tail Whip? Are you kidding me? Who in their right mind uses Tail Whip? Oh, man, dude. Gen 1 AI. And we beat Giovanni, too. Man, this AI. Gen 1's actually easier than I thought it was. Even with this bad team. I mean, like, this team isn't really giving me much of a challenge. Then again, I could be wrong. I think Fissure, you know, I forgot you didn't give us Earthquake. Fire Red and Leaf Green fixed that. Fire Red and Leaf Green did so many things better. One thing I will say about Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I'll say it again, the fact that you can't have, and none of you learned Fissure. That's alright, though. There's the fact that any of the Kanto Pokemon that evolve in the Johtomons can evolve. For example, Golbat and a Crobat. What's another one? Slowpoke into Slowking. Scyther and the Scizor. You know, just stuff like that. And also, Eevee into Umbreon or Espeon. Come on. Those ones are pretty freaking awesome. Also, Gloom into Bellossom. Bellossom is one of my favorite grass types ever, and if I could have used Bellossom in Fire Red and Leaf Green, that'd be so cool. I kind of want to do like a modded Fire Red and Leaf Green run where I actually have access to more Pokemon. Actually, kind of sounds like fun, where I can literally just like gen in like my Bellossom, or maybe like put in like a Sunstone or something. I don't know. Has anyone ever done like a Fire Red run before where you actually like have the ability to, I mean, because like you can do it like with the Universal Randomizer and using ROMs and whatnot, like, you can change impossible Evos. So it's not like impossible to do, I guess. It definitely is not. That kind of sounds like fun, being able to play Fire Red and Leaf Green and actually being able to evolve your Kantomons into the Johtomons. The rest of the Johtomons I totally get, but I mean, it's just like, you came out with the new Pokemon and like you totally just, which I get, it's a remake. And you want to keep things kind of like, you know, originally oriented, like you want to keep the Kantomons, but at least give the branch evolutions, come on. I get like, you know, not being able to capture like, say for example, like a Larvitar, like before you go to Leaf, like I get that. But I can't evolve my Gloom into a Bellossom, and I'm stuck with Vileplume. Not saying Vileplume's a bad Pokemon, but I mean, it's just, come on. Like, you know, like you want to have a Crobat, you want a Scizor. It's cooler that way. I don't know, Game Freak kind of dropped the ball on that one. Anyways, let's go take on Blue. I will see if I need to grind up my team because that 53... And then again, maybe I'm wrong about it being... I know for a fact in Fire Red and Leaf Green, his ace is 53. Maybe in this one I'm wrong. Maybe in Red and Blue I am wrong. But we'll see, though. But, like, right now you'll see the big giant level cap between me and my Pokemon. It's at least 12 levels. But it's funny because, like, even with the Pokemon being at low levels, it doesn't even really matter. That's still only 3 at KOs, though. How much damage are you actually going to do to me? That really didn't even do all that much. Is Wigglytuff more of a physically defensive wall versus a special one? I don't even remember. I know Wigglytuff has decent HP. Go for Thunderbolt. Also, when does Whirlwind actually work in this gen? I have never seen Whirlwind actually work. You actually are more of a specially defensive wall. With that base 50... That base 50 special defense. In Gen 1, is Wigglytuff special? 85. Do they just take the higher of it, or do they average it? I don't remember. What's its stat spread? Oh, wow. Yeah, its special attack in Gen 1 is 50. That's, it's pretty fucking terrible. I thought it would be... Yeah, because, Wigglytuff's special attack in modern generations is 50. Actually, it's actually 85. But in Gen 1, its special is only 50, so that's pretty shitty if you ask me. But going up against, like, a Pokemon like Rhyhorn where it's, like, quad effective. I mean, look at that, dude. Even then, you know it's bad when the Rhyhorn survives and you have the quad effective damage on it. That and its special defenses and its special this also just isn't, like, super, super great. And it's not even fully evolved. You love to see it. Did I teach you Fire Blast? I believe I did, yeah. Actually, what am I saying? Fun guy. Show them that beautiful, quad-effective Leech Life. My favorite bug friend. Wonderful damage. 3-hit KO. You wish you could see that in modern-day Pokemon with Parasect. What a marvelous piece. I did get poisoned, but who gives a crap? We're practically going to be healing up anyway. I just wonder, is that Charizard actually going to pose a threat to me? Got a Gyarados again. I can easily just go out to, you probably you definitely do outspeed me, but we have Hyper Potions. We got Hyper Potions on sale. You guys remember the old shirts back in the day? I got copyright strike from that, by the way. Like, take down your shirts, and I'm like, well. So that's why the Evolution t-shirts got taken down. It's because we got copyrighted for it. All right, come on, Blue. Kick my ass. Reflect, bud. I'm not liking that. Come on. Actually, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Good. No. You're supposed to use Psychic. Come on, Red. There you go. Kill me. Come on. Oh, man. Kick my ass. Come on. Gen 1 AI, stop being stupid. Give me a challenge. Oh my god, Gen 1 AI, you love to see it. Alright, last one is his Charizard. I do not want to take a flamethrower on whatever Pokemon comes in, so we're just going to leave it here. I'm going to go for a T-Bolt. Good. Okay, good. We have Charizard's incredibly, pretty good special. With its, I think Flamethrower might be 95 base power in Generation 1. Go out the GPU and go for some Surfs. Now please beat me up. No, that's not beating me up, Blue. If that would have landed, okay, maybe if you use a Slash. I'm gonna 2-hit KO you, come on, Blue. Blue! Dude, buddy. Why do you have to make this so easy? I spanked you with Pokemon that were 15 levels below your ace. Blue! Highly disappointed in you, Blue. Highly disappointed in you. Alright, with that said, I'm going to wrap up this episode. We're on our way to the Elite Four. I'm going to keep my Mons the way they are, and if we got our butts kicked, oh well, I guess. I'll see you guys soon, though.